And just like that, he just snaps and the debt is gone. That's right, the Florida governor, Ron DeSantis, has filed an executive order that cancels out any fines received by an individual or a business leveled onto them by their local governments. So you know that Florida's been open. They've not had a mask mandate, they've been open for business, but some localities in Florida have still tried to push Democrat agenda in making you wear masks and shut your businesses down. So the governor's filed an executive order that cancels any fines related to local government COVID-19 restrictions on people or businesses. This says, the order states any fines imposed between the 1st of March 2020 and March 10, 2021. So any fine received throughout the entire last year, and then some. Fines imposed by any political subdivision of Florida related to local government COVID-19 restrictions are canceled. The order goes on to say it can serve as a defense to the collection of those fines. The order also applies only to local government, so it doesn't apply to anything that the state did. I don't think the state did anything, but it's just reiterating that it's only for the defense against localities. It also does not cancel any fines imposed specifically on assisted living facilities, hospitals, or healthcare providers, assuming that they're okay with them following these mandates. But everybody else has been freed from this. This says, quote, the executive order does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law or in equity by any party against the state, its departments or agencies, or its officers, employees, or agents. Because if you go back and read any of Trump's executive orders from when he was president, you will see that every executive order that gives someone something has to state that it does not create a special right or benefit under the law. Otherwise, this is all normal. This is all really great news. This says, according to the order, it was warranted because of, quote, unprecedented local government restrictions on business and people over the last year. In Orange County, strike teams have been going into businesses, responding to complaints, ever since Mayor Jerry Demings signed an order in early December threatening fines of up to $15,000. So again, in Orange County, if you had your business open or someone just called and complained and said they're open and I saw someone who wasn't wearing their mask, the inspectors come over, a strike team, and Mayor Jerry Demings in Orange County has allowed them to fine you up to $15,000. This says so far, 28 business owners have been fined $300 each for not following and enforcing in their businesses the county's mandatory mask ordinance and social distancing. In total, 156 others have gotten warnings. The governor's executive order is a reprieve for businesses like Country House Restaurant in Winter Garden. Heather Wooding, the owner, was fined in December after several warnings and several customer complaints that employees were not wearing masks. She says, quote, I just didn't feel it was right, so we were going to fight it. Wooding says her workers were following the rules when she was fined and she was planning to go to court, but since then, she requires no one to wear masks as she openly defies the county order and supports the governor's new orders eliminating these fines. Quote, we have people coming here because we don't wear masks. They want to be normal. They are happy to come to a place that does not wear masks. Unquote. Eddie Sanchez owns the In-N-Out barbershop in Apopka, and was planning to fight his fines as well. He's glad he won't have to, but it's unclear if any business owners that have already paid fines will get their money back. I doubt they would. Though I would definitely take this order to court and say, hi, here's my receipt. I paid this fine. The governor's order now makes this fine moot. So I've now paid the state for a fine that's been forgiven, and I need my money back. I would try it. Why wouldn't you? And this is the actual order, in case you wanted to put your eyes on the actual paper. It says here, now therefore I, Ron DeSantis, promulgate the executive following order. I hereby remit any fines imposed between March 1st, 2020 and March 10, 2021 by any political subdivision. Okay, so that would kind of make me think, if these fines have been paid, they will be remitted back to the people. These localities are going to have to pay people back. I think that's what this means. They described the kinds of fines that they're remitting. It says this order shall serve as a defense to the collection of the fines. This does not apply to any orders in enforcement taken by the state, only localities. And this order does not affect assisted living and healthcare providers, as we said. So there it is. There's your proof. And it's great news for any local business owner, for any individual who was at a business who did not wear a mask. They would have been fined as an individual. The business would have been fined as a business. Everyone gets their money back in Florida. They already don't have an income tax, so you know that state's the best place to be. I would love to live there someday. So that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like this video, share this video with a couple people that you know, and then subscribe to this channel. Before I forget, before you go to Odyssey.com, go to Rumble, and go to BitChute. BitChute and Odyssey are really kind of the two horses that I'm backing. As the YouTube horse kind of, I mean, we're out ahead, we're out in front on YouTube for sure, but slowly we're going to be gaining ground with the other two, and then eventually we'll leave YouTube in the dust. So that's the goal. If you're on YouTube seeing this, go to Odyssey. If it was bad last week, it's better this week. If it was bad 2 weeks ago when you tried it out, it's so much better now. Every day the Odyssey platform gets better for this channel and for everyone else's. So do that, and you're helping us keep America afloat.